Hey guys, Joe from the crazeenydriver Show. Today is Friday, April 12th, 2013. I have a special edition of the crazeenydriver Show. It's going to be a rockin' edition all about cyber criminal Chunky. And just in case you forget who he is, which I doubt you do, it's this thing here. This is Chunky, the bloated blackguard of YouTube. And, by the way, how do you like the new background? Eh? Not bad, huh? Alright guys, I have a lot of updates to give you, and I have a lot of new evidence to present. The best way for me to do this is to go back to some stuff that's happened in the past. New evidence has come to light I have to share with you. Some of you know it already, but for those of you who don't, this is going to provide a really great insight. You'll notice below, right there in the comments, the very first thing you're going to see a hyperlink to a website about cyber criminal Chunky. I'm going to ask you to click on that, and I'm going to tell you that it's better if you actually watch certain videos before we proceed with this. But don't click on it yet. All right? I want to show you what the page is going to look like when you call it up, and then we're going to do a play-by-play that I've devised. I took a lot of time to make this, so please stick with me. I'm going to ask you to click. This is my rendition, by the way, of the page. See, here are your tabs going across the top. I'm going to ask you to click the third tab. You don't actually click on it. Just put your cursor over About Chunky. You'll see a drop-down menu. The bottom one is the one I want you to click on. It says bullying, harassment, fraud evidence. Extremely important. So what I'm going to ask you to do now, go to the website, click on it, cursor over the tabs, drop down menu, click on this, and these videos are going to come up. Alright? If you want, you could put me on pause and go watch all those videos now. If you'd rather wait and watch them later, I'm going to walk you through them now, and I'm going to accentuate which ones you really want to watch and what we're going to tweet and what I've been tweeting. Alright, I'm not a very good drawer, okay, but this is the way the videos appear in order. The first video here is the bloated bastard of boogery, otherwise known as Chunky. That's his picture. And in the video, you can hear Chunky in his real voice bragging about turning me into the authorities for making a video where I took a picture of a drawbridge near my area in Brooklyn. Now, I am a registered member of the Highway Department and the Historical Society, all right? I can go citywide, all right? He can't claim anything like that, and he's doing it maliciously. That's a false report. I'd like you just to listen to that and hear how ridiculous this man sounds. I make these videos actually to help people, not to hurt them. This guy's a moron. As bad as that is, though, the best is yet to come. The second video, to the right of that, you'll see a picture of my store where I'm broadcasting from right now. Okay? In this video, Chunky, in his real voice, admits he bid on my item on eBay and tells the lady, he calls eBay customer service, gets a Philippine representative, and actually tells her he paid for my item when he didn't, to try and get me in trouble. Now, back then, of course, I didn't take PayPal, I took ProPay, and you can clearly hear him telling the operator he doesn't want to use ProPay because he's scared of it, but yet he claims that he called me and gave his credit card over the phone. How stupid is that? Then he tries to tell the lady I'm using a PayPal logo on my website, and he tries everything he can to try and get me in trouble, and of course nothing came of it. Nothing ever will. The guy's a moron. And keep in mind this was filmed the end of last summer, that particular video. Now, the next video, next to it, this is the money shot. This is the video I would request all of you to watch, pay attention to, and tweet the hell out of it. In this video, Chunky, in his real voice, claims to be an FBI agent named Dave Johnson working out of their Tennessee office. What he does is he calls eBay, just like he did with me. This time he's reporting a different seller, a seller named Hi-hyphen E-Tech, E-T-C-H. E-T-E-C-H. Again, Hi E-Tech, H-I-hyphen E-T-E-C-H. And he's telling the representative that he's an FBI agent investigating this power seller. All right? She, the Filipino, in turn connects him with a member of eBay Trust and Safety. eBay Trust and Safety guy, as you'll hear, he's a little skeptical at first, but not too much. And when he hears where Chunky is going with this whole thing, he says to Chunky, stop right there. You need to call the office that's associated with law enforcement and dedicated to law enforcement. And Chunky don't want to do it. He says, no, I want you to call the Tennessee FBI office and verify my identity. Now maybe there is a Dave Johnson working there, maybe there's not, I don't know. All right? At the end of the video, when the representative says to him, listen, I am not going to give you the information you're requesting because I cannot validate you're a true FBI agent. At the end of the video, Chunky says, menacingly, what's your name? I want your name. And the representative gives his first name as Brandon. What's your last name, Brandon? Chunky says, ominously. And the rep says, Brandon W. I want your whole name, Chunky comes back, in a threatening manner. Guys, it is against the law to claim to be a policeman or an FBI agent if you're not. This one video alone signs his fate. Don't worry though, I got so much more than that. What I'm asking you guys to do, if you have a Twitter account, is tweet this video, and it's real easy to do. When you click on the video, to the right of it, you'll see the icons. Just click on the Twitter one and tweet it. Or if you want to jump on my tweets, you could retweet them. This guy's going to jail. I've been telling you this for months. All right? We're building a super case, and I got some great news for you coming up. Next video in line of the series is this one with a picture of a hubcap. All right? Of course, it's one of my hubcaps that he stole. All right? This is basically the same exact video as number one, but in this one, he disguises his voice. Okay? The video on the bottom left, he made a video of himself filing a false Better Business Bureau report against me. All right? Can you believe this? Not only does he do it, but he actually films it. All right? He reported to the Better Business Bureau that I sold him a defective hubcap. All right? Totally bogus, a total lie. I wouldn't sell this guy the time of day. He's garbage and he's bloated. And he's a hateful person. But anyway, the Better Business Bureau did, in fact, send me a letter. This is the end of last summer. And they wanted me to tell them what's going on. So I called them up and I explained the whole situation to them. I said, listen, are you by a computer? She says, yes. I said, I want you to see something. I gave her the YouTube link and she could see where this guy was trying to bully me and made this video. She said to me, listen, here's my name, here's my contact number. If this case goes anywhere, I want to be part of it. We're going to be part of this. Get in touch with me. So she's also in the team. Okay? Next. This one, to the right of it. This is very important, this video. This piggybacks on the video right on top of it, where he called eBay and he told the lady that he bid on my item and I never sent it. Remember that? Well, in this video, he actually comes out and says, I made this account as a throwaway account to hurt eBay sellers, and you can clearly see the picture of my hubcap here that he bid on, and he referred to up here at timestamp 034. Guys, you're probably thinking, how stupid is this moron Chunky that he would commit a criminal act and document it? I can answer that. He's very stupid. He's not educated, and he did not finish high school. That's something that's never come out before. I told you a lot of new facts would come out on this video, and I've got them. I've got a team of private detectives. They don't work cheap, but they come up with some stuff. Let me tell you about old Chunky. The reason why he was making these videos is because he is trying to show people like yourself what he will do to someone that stands up against him like me. You know? When Chunky attacks you, there's only two things you can do. You can bend over and say, "Go for it, baby," in which case he'll be on you for life. Even if you give him money, as many of you have, he'll come back for more and come back for more and threaten you with harassing you online the way he's done to me, and he will use me as an example. He'll say, "Look what I've done to Joe. Do you want that treatment?" Or you can turn around, be a man, stand up and fight the Prince of Pasta. Oh, this portly thing. In which case, he will in fact come after you. Well, guys, I'm a fighter, and I will not tolerate his crap. I've said it many times before. He is the worst of the worst. He's a scammer. He's a conniver. He's an online bully. He's tried to hurt people like myself, Matt, Pete, Moomart, and a lot of others. Now, let's talk about some positive things that have happened. I don't know, I got Gatorade. Ever since the action has escalated, Chunky has holed up in his little hovel, that little dirty, dingy, dark apartment he's got. Well, that's where he's holed up. And he's scared to freaking death. I have a report from my private detectives, which I'm going to refer to in a second. He used to be cited only occasionally. Last week he was cited one time. One freaking time. He was wearing a hat pulled all the way over his head, and he was seen. I'm filming here.
Yeah.
I'm filming here.
You got everybody coming.
Oh, that's a nice guy. Everyone's coming in. No. That's the UPS guy. I'm taping. I'm taping about a cyber stalker named Chunky who will attack you guys.
God.
Thanks, guys. You can never tell what some people will walk in. But yeah, where was I at? Oh yeah, my report. Sorry. This is a different folder. This ain't the same one I had 2 weeks ago. All right. Here's what we've accomplished. Okay. Before this first started, Chunky was scamming like crazy on eBay and PayPal, especially on eBay and PayPal. Well, he's not scamming there anymore because I got all his accounts shut down. Now, it is true that he has a few, I will say this right now, he still has a few active scamming accounts, and we are working to get them shut down. Let me just tell you guys the depth of his stupidity, because it boggles my mind. As you know, he has over 133 fake YouTube accounts. We all know that. Many of his accounts, he goes online as women. As women. What kind of a man goes online as a woman? So, a couple of days ago, he sends me a PM with a name I've never seen before, Superman's Back 28, claiming to be on my... Alright, so guys, all his eBay and PayPal accounts have basically been shut down. There are a few, very few, there are a few still active, and we're working to get them shut down as well. Let me tell you what he's doing with Amazon, alright? And this is where some of you guys can really help me, because I am not a big Amazon guy. What he's doing is he is insinuating himself between reputable sellers and Amazon itself in the effort to derive money when you click on certain legitimate sellers' items. So what he's doing is he has a website where he has stolen a lot of my hubcap pictures and he uploaded them. Now, I mean, the guy's never going to sell a single cat. He doesn't know what they are, what they fit. But my complaint was that he stole my pictures. So I reported him, I DMCA'd him, as I have many times before. And he took all those pictures down. And now he's replaced them with items from legitimate Amazon sellers. Alright? Now, my question to you Amazon guys. If I go and contact the sellers directly, what will happen? Should I go directly to the Amazon sellers whose pictures and items he's linking to? Or should I go right to Amazon? Or can any of you guys give me some help on this? Because I really don't know. I know it's wrong. And I know it's going to stop. I mean, I'm willing to spend the time and try it one way or the other. But I want your opinion on this, you Amazon sellers, because that's one thing I don't know much about is Amazon. Alright? Again, what he's doing, he's insinuating himself between a legitimate seller, or what I think is a legitimate seller, and Amazon. So what happens is if you click on an item that he's insinuated himself into, he gets money. It's like a referral. Okay? So that's something we need to discuss. And you will notice Chunky does not ask for donations anymore on YouTube. He was doing it for years. I put a stop to it. I clamped down on him. I clamped down on Chunky. And yes, I'm not bragging here, guys, because all you guys have helped a lot. But there were certain things that I like to brag about. And I'm sorry and I apologize to you, but I feel I've earned it with this monster. I clamped down on him with eBay and PayPal. I clamped down on his little donation gig. I want this piece of portly protozoa to actually go out and get a 9-to-5 job like everyone else. Can you guys name one person you know that gets up every day and every day is Sunday? Except for this stinking Chunky. Everyone else goes to work. Just this one guy. Well, he's going to be going to jail. But his days of every day being Sunday are over. I'm just looking for another sheet of paper here. Another thing I would like to take credit for, and I mean no disrespect to any of you good people. True or false? I am the person who pinned the moniker Chunky on this person, right? I'm the guy that actually started calling him Chunky. I really am. Then Peter grabbed it. He started running with the name Chunky. And then Moomart and Matt and everybody else. And he is a... If you say Chunky on YouTube, everybody thinks of this guy. Because he's so freaking bloated. He's like... You've got mask. The thing don't even fit him anymore. It's like all lopsided and stuff. And you know, I'm not here to demean somebody, but the thing is the guy is just so out of control. Alright? He's just so freaking out of control. He knows no bounds. And I feel that once you guys view the videos, those of you who've never seen them, you will know exactly how dangerous this cyber criminal is. I'm not even going to touch on the fake charity scams that he had with the Humane Society and the Kwame Kilpatrick thing and all that other stuff down the road. Because, quite frankly, I have people handling that for me. Okay? I'm handling this. Okay? I'm very lucky that my YouTube channel reaches a lot of people. Because if it didn't, I wouldn't have been able to get the word out. And I thank you guys for watching all these videos. And I would like to also thank you guys for joining the cause and sending me PMs and helpful information. But I do have one thing I want to clarify. I get a lot of PMs from you wonderful people. But I have to be careful. Because he is a snake in the grass. He will go online as a 13-year-old girl, a middle-aged woman, an old man. You know, I have to be real careful. So, especially lately, I get a lot of PMs. Now, if you're someone I know, I'll answer you right away. But if you're someone I have doubts about, I may not even answer you. And you know why? Because it could be, and it probably is, chunky. So if I see someone that I doubt, I go to their channel. If it's a blank channel that was just created, blocked. Done. Sorry. There's no reason to have a blank channel. Unacceptable. If it's a person that has no videos of themselves, I'll check their history and I'll see what they've been doing and see if it looks legit. And it's very easy to do. If you guys have any questions or comments, comment below. I don't want to make these chunky videos every week. My channel is devoted to eBay, PayPal, and that kind of stuff, and New York City. But I will continue making these chunky updates periodically, as things warrant. It may be every 2 weeks, it may be every 3 weeks. Just because I don't come out with a chunky video every week does not mean I've backed away. Guys, I assure you, I give you my solemn promise, I will see this through to the very end. I will not accept any plea bargains or any deals. He's going to jail. I'm telling you this. Take it from me. I'm Crazy New York Driver, and you're not. I'll never back down. I'll never drop this. I'll never let it die. This cyber criminal, cyber stalker, cyber bully, bloated piece of disgusting waste is finished. He won't be hurting you much longer. What I request from you guys, watch the videos that I showed you earlier, please. Especially the ones that I highlighted. They're very important. I mean, it would definitely be helpful if you did. Remember, let's go. The most important videos I want you to watch. This one is the best of the bunch. The FBI agent. Please watch it. It's pretty long. It's about 12 minutes. But listen to it. Listen to him, okay? The level of deception he's willing to stoop to, you have to tweet and retweet it. If you want to share it on Facebook, that works too. Also, watch these other ones. Number 1 and number 2 are very good. It shows you how he's willing to go through any lengths to hurt me on eBay, even though he can't. Alright? He will do anything to hurt me. He hates Peter, he hates Matt, he hates Mumart, and he hates you. And also, sorry, one more thing. I'm still getting letters from a lot of you people telling me that Chunky is contacting you because you commented on my videos. Now, I can't do anything about that. He has 135 accounts. If you get any hateful mail about me, you know it's from him. All I can request you to do is block him. It takes him a long time to create these fake accounts and upload videos. It takes 2 seconds to block a person. Anyway, hope to hear from you guys in the comments. As you know, guys, Chunky has made a website, a hateful website about me, Peter, Matt, Mumar. He actually is offering money if somebody can have our YouTube accounts terminated. Now, if that's not bad enough, he has porn on the site. And I don't like to even discuss this kind of thing. It's disgusting, but I want you to know what kind of a human being this portly piece of protozoa is. Do you know that he has photoshopped an image of me doing a sexual act to a beagle, a dog? I don't even want to tell you guys this kind of thing, but I want you to understand what kind of a person he is. He won't go out and get a job. He won't do any servile work whatsoever. All he wants to do is steal, bully, and intimidate people. It's all he's ever done since 2007 when he lost that job on the Ford assembly line. That's right. For a short period in 2007, I don't know if unemployment made him get that job just to cover, but he worked briefly on the Ford assembly line in 2007. It didn't last. They canned him. And he's been out of work ever since, and he refuses to get a job. But he sure can put up the smut, let me tell you that. He sure can scam, and he can sure teach people how to scam. And all those videos I showed you earlier, even though he took them down from his YouTube channel, we've been saving them since last summer and a lot more. We have everything he's ever done. He messed with the wrong guys. Stop! Stop! Instant update! This is an instant update, a special report from the Crazy New York Driver Show. I have just been informed that Chunky's main channel, which is the joke channel, has been suspended again. You know what this means? One more time and he's done. He's finished. What does it mean? He's wounded. Chunky is wounded. Goodbye, Chunky. Goodbye, Chunky. Boy, oh boy, I never saw this coming. Oh, portly. The portly one is no more. He's going down. He's like a fish that was in the water, jumped up, landed on the dock. He's flopping around. He's done. Chunky's done. He's wounded. I love it. And to the person who contacted me just a few minutes ago with this wonderful news, do what you said you were going to do and try and do it either tonight or by tomorrow, okay? All right? Remember, do exactly what we talked about as soon as you can. And a screenshot would be helpful, okay? I thank you. And to rehash this special announcement from the Crazy New York Driver Show, Chunky's main channel. Boom, going down. Boom, gone down again. He's on his last legs. Now let's see if he waddles out to McDonald's later to get himself... Oh, I'm out of control today. All this good news coming in at one time. Oh my God. Oh, it was just a great day for the team. This was a great day. Come on. Thank you, guys. I've kept you long enough. Nah. Freaking fat monster.